So I recently took a 6-hour course on e-commerce customer journeys, and one of the things that probably stood out the most was that the emphasis on product pages and how most e-commerce brands don't have fully optimized product pages. They will lack context in their reviews. They'll make people open up new tabs to find information about return policies and warranties. They'll have to manually open up different tabs to compare similar products. There's no mention of what makes one product a better or worse fit than a different one. And there's all these common issues that a lot of these brands seem to have in common when it comes to their product pages. And so I wanted to make this video to create a comparison of an average e-commerce product page versus one that's just undeniably great. And so let's do it. So for a very brief background, this is the course I took. It covers all the different touch points throughout the e-commerce customer journey. And again, what really was interesting to me, what stood out was the fact that product pages, they have a unique characteristic in that it's the only touch point that has a 100% open rate across everyone who purchases. Everyone who purchases sees a product page. And so I really wanted to highlight an average product page versus a great one. This is probably one of the better product pages that I've seen. Yeah, this brand I would say is known for having like really aesthetically pleasing images and videos and very contextual descriptions, reviews, great videos. They show the product from different angles and highlight different use cases, whether it's exercise or whatever else. And so the two brands I'm comparing here are Harvest and Mill. They sell organic clothing. And I would say that this is a very standard product page. It's very typical for what you'd see across a lot of different e-commerce brands. And then 10,000, they sell athletic wear. And again, they have really phenomenal product pages. And so like I mentioned earlier at the beginning of this video, a lot of product pages, they are missing information and they make people leave the website. Again, the product page has 100% open rate across everyone who purchases. And most product pages make visitors leave the product page to find information that's required for to consider a purchase. And so, for example, I had talked about how a lot of the times, like these brands will hide their returns or warranty policies in their FAQ page or their about page. If someone wants information on returns, they literally have to leave the page, open up a new tab, and search manually. Basically, there's free returns if the goods are over $45. This should really just be specified directly on the product page. There should be something like right in here somewhere that says our satisfaction guarantee and then list the terms directly. If you compare that with 10,000 here, it's right directly on the product page. It's pretty much front and center on the product page. You don't even have to scroll below the fold and it says 30-day returns and exchanges. Perfect. The next thing I want to talk about is customer reviews. So oftentimes when people come to an e-commerce website, they're looking for very specific things in their products and they're looking to reviews to see what other people say about them, to see if their criteria is checked by other shoppers. So if we go down to, well, I was going to say if we go down to the reviews, there are no reviews. A lot of the times brands will have reviews that are very vague or they're not specific to the product on the product page. It'll just be like generic brand reviews, but this brand doesn't have any reviews at all. Yeah, so it looks like none of their shirts have reviews. Yeah, none of their stuff has reviews, which is crazy. Let me see if I can find a brand real quick that has reviews, but just bad ones. Okay, so I just found a different brand that does have reviews, but they're not specific. So their reviews, terrific product. Love it. These reviews aren't helping anyone. These aren't getting anyone to consider a purchase. So if I scroll down, I see that Liz actually posted a really good review. Like I said, there's specific things that customers look for in products. I never knew how to pick shampoo because of all the advertising for specific hair types, and I wanted something that was low waste, cruelty-free, and just something that would clean my hair. So this is literally calling out all these benefits of the product, and it's from the customer's perspective. Better than trying to figure out how bar shampoo works. I mean, it's not rocket science, Liz, but in any case, I do think this is an example of a really good review. Let's take a look at one of 10K's reviews. So, all right, searchable reviews. So if there's something specific that a customer is looking for, I don't know, inseam, they'll probably be able to find it. Oh, amazing. Thanks, Jacob. Now I know the inseam. Sweet. Oh, Christopher, that's what's up. You're telling me exactly what the inseam's gonna, how the inseam will fit with the liner based on size and weight. That's great. It's very contextual. This is another great review. It's comparing a different brand and what makes it better. That's great context. I think people are going to look at other brands regardless. You might as well put those comparisons right on the product page. Don't make people leave the product page to find the information that they're looking for. Like these, here's another one. I've historically used Lululemon shorts, but after trying these interval shorts, I don't think I could go back. So that's great information. All right, so now, yeah, these reviews are so much better than uh, obviously better than no reviews at all in the case of Harvest and Mill, but definitely better than love it, right? Love it all. Like, what the? This is a great product, and there's so many points of praise for this product. And Liz is the only one talking about it. I mean, maybe there's more on the other page, but products are fine, prices suck. All right, I think that's enough commentary about the reviews. Let's move on to photos and imagery. So, Harvest and Mill, I checked out some of their other product pages too, and none of them have videos. None of them have videos, even down the page. There's just more pictures, but there's no videos from the founder explaining why the product was made, why organic cotton matters. Does every first time visitor know why paying $90 for a t-shirt matters? Does anyone know why organic cotton is more important than a lot of the factory mass-produced stuff that leads to a lot of manufacturing waste? Like this should be in a video format from someone at the company or the founder explaining why it's important, why it's made, why it's different, explaining the unique selling propositions in a way that's meaningful to the customer. Let's compare that with 10K and see what kind of videos they're using. So, oh, perfect. They're showing the product being used for working out. They're showing different types of workouts. They're showing it running. All right, if you run, that's great. Oh, zipper pocket, biking, weight training. Okay, so it's perfect for everything. They showed the inseam. Their first product image is literally a rotating video of the product to see how it looks from all angles. It's just so much better than having literally no movement, no video at all. Aside from the video aspect, I would say that Harvest and Mill actually does a great job showing the product up close, showing like what the feel of the product might be like based on these high quality images. Um, yeah, like it shows the stitching up close, which reinforces their perceived quality standards. It shows the user what it might feel like because you can literally see like the fibers up close. I have no idea what this ball of tea is meant for. I'm guessing that it's like the stuff that they use to dye it. Now let's cover the copy of the product pages between these two brands. So Modern Men's Crew, made to be your daily wear for $90. I mean, is there any option to bundle? That's another thing. I'm getting sidetracked here, but like, is there any option to bundle and save to incentivize people to spend more so that they can actually be daily staples for people? Built with 4.3 ounce, 100% organic cotton jersey. What's that mean? I'm a first time visitor. What's this mean? I have to go look this up now. New visitors do not know why this is important or what this even means. Why is 4.3 ounces ideal for t-shirts? Is there any imagery to reinforce the weight and why that makes that ideal for t-shirts? My point is that there needs to be meaning tied back to these features and benefits. Oftentimes companies, they're so close to their own process that it's hard for them to take a step back and understand, oh, this might not be intuitive for a new user, but that's what you need to do on product pages. You need to treat everyone like a first-time user because even people who aren't first-time users, they already know what they like or don't like. They're just going to go to the product page and check out, right? So that's why product pages need to speak specifically to first-time users. You need to cater to the lowest common denominator, and that's the cold traffic that you're driving to the website who doesn't know about your products. Another thing that I'd like to see differently on this page is that instead of like paragraphs of text for each image here, I'd like to see like an infographic that's incorporated into the image. You know, you could do like blow this image up so it takes the full screen, and then on the side you could do like the standard commercially produced brands. These are the problems, and then you have like the X's and like what's not good about it, and then on the other side you have here's why we're better, and then you list the benefits of natural dyes and the benefits natural dyes have on the environment, and just make a graphic or a chart or something that's easier to digest for a new visitor than making them read a bunch of paragraphs of text. Like a lot of the times people come to these pages and they're just skimming, and they're not necessarily they're not looking to read paragraphs for all the unique selling propositions. And so I think there should be more visual elements. And so, for example, 10K does a great job of this. So aside from the actual videos and images that do a good job of this, they also reinforce the main selling propositions. So this is a great example of show, don't tell, which is really important on product pages, because again, people just skim these pages. Don't make it hard for people to ingest information. We want it to be very easy to digest information about the product. And so these examples, like showing the keys in the product, oh, it has an inner pocket for keys. It has a side pocket in the liner for my phone. Oh, it'll fit my phone. Perfect. I don't have to worry about someone pickpocketing my phone. No pinch, no bunch waistband, and it shows someone pulling it to reinforce what that means. Like I said, a lot of the times these features, people don't know what the features means. And so by showing instead of only telling, it's going to be a lot easier to delineate those unique selling propositions to the end user by showing instead of telling. Another good example of tying back features to meaning. So four-way stretch. Does everyone know what that means? Maybe, maybe not, but everyone knows what maximizing range of motion refers to. So that's a good example of tying features and benefits back to what it means for the end user. The end user is looking for something that they can work out in and be comfortable in. And so saying, hey, this is the feature and this is why it matters. Great job. I really like how they use these graphics to easily broadcast important information that a first-time visitor would require in order to consider a purchase, right? Everyone's going to be wondering, hey, do I get free shipping? Hey, we already tell you. Can I return or exchange it? Yeah, you can do that within 30 days. What if something happens? We offer a lifetime guarantee. So overall, I think there's a pretty big difference in terms of these two product pages. 10K, they provide tons of context about what matters to the end user about their products. They have reviews specific to the product. They do a great job showing all these unique benefits and tying them back to what it means to people, and not making people read too much text to be able to digest information. I don't really have to read much on this page. I can kind of just scroll through and see it's great for working out. It's great for storage. It's got keys, a key pocket. It's got flexible waistband. Like, I don't really have to read much to understand why this product is unique. Whereas here, all I'm seeing is a picture of a t-shirt and a $90 price tag. And if I want to find out why that may or may not be justified, then I have to read like one, two, three, four paragraphs of text, and there's really not much else to showcase the value in that. I hope this was insightful. I hope this emphasizes more contextual product pages that provide more information to first-time visitors so that more of them convert.